Alright, here are my top 5 Stranger Things Season 5 Volume 2 predictions. Let's go. Now, the first one has to do with Rockin' Robin, and I think she might be screwed in the next episode. And that is because the next episode is titled Shock Jock. And now, the definition of Shock Jock, if you look it up, is a disc jockey on a talk radio show who expresses opinions in a deliberately offensive or provocative way. And in the very first episode, Steve is taunting Robin about how the military might be getting upset with what she's saying on her talk show. So they might be coming after her next episode. Plus, her date at Enzo's with Vicky is death foreshadowing. My next theory is that the Mr. What's-It form of Vecna is separate from the evil Vecna, and this one actually isn't evil. And that is because I think it is extremely suspicious that he would just give Holly a cassette tape with her favorite song on it. You would think if he was trying to kidnap her and do something evil with her, he would want to avoid her having a means of escape. But he just gave her the lifeline right there. It seems very off. Now, the next one concerns me quite a bit, but they've been hinting at quite a few wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey sort of things. I think the strongest proof is Mr. Clark's Einstein-Rosen bridge looks exactly the same as Will's mysterious drawing, but it's also the frequent references to A Wrinkle in Time and the fact that we've been theorizing this ever since we found out that the Upside Down is stuck in 1983. I mean, hey, they were referencing Back to the Future all the way back in Season 3. This has been set up for a while. The next one's a little weird, but for those first 4 episodes, they did a lot to show how Dustin is really trying to almost become Eddie and carry on his legacy even when it gets him in trouble, like how he got jumped for it. He keeps specifically mentioning how he needs to take care of the little sheep, which was of course Eddie's dying wish for him. And Eddie died for his little sheep, which was Dustin. I kind of feel like Dustin might end up sacrificing himself for his own little sheep, that little sheep of course being Erica. They've been building up a relationship between Dustin and Erica all the way back since Season 3, and even in Season 4 when Jason asks her if she knows him, she says, "Know him, I bled with him." I think there's just a whole lot of foreshadowing going on there. But the last one is a simple one. Ted comes out of that hospital coma, sits in his chair, and eats his bacon to recharge to full strength, and then shows us his true fury as he unleashes his god mode upon Vecna. He's been storing all that power inside of him for years, throughout all these seasons, and he's finally ready to use it. But anyway, let me know your thoughts on my theories in the comments, and I want to hear your own theories, so leave those in the comments as well, and don't forget to follow.